the missed was, so because he read us, he rendered such a wonderful service to Krishna, Krishna arranged the devotees to come and chant Haribol. Krishna again resumed his heart so that he would what do you call, he would hear the more chanting of devotees Haribol. Amazing, right? So become more serious, seriously, involved in bhakti, serious sadhana, declare war on our impurities, our envy, our anger, our pride. They're separating us from Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually came to this world for that reason, actually. To claim all of us. So, last week, before 1 month, if you can remember, Lord Chaitanya, what is that, decided to take sannyas. That's what we came up to, right? So then, but Vrindavan Das Thakur, what is that? He talked to the devotees and everyone came to know. So what is that? I remember last time I told, right? He told Nityananda Prabhu, tomorrow is Makar Sankranti. I mean, I'll accept a sannyas order. Nearby Katwa, Kantakanagara, there is a great soul, Keshava Bharti Maharaj. And I'll take sannyas from him. You should inform this to my mother, Gadadhar Pandit, Brahmananda, Chandrasekhar Acharya, Mukunda. Nityananda Prabhu informed these 5 individuals. And what happened? So, Sankranti came. Actually, Sankranti is a big festival in South India. But at least Gaudiya Vaishnavas, it's a day of Lord taking sannyas. So, he was determined. What is that? Maya Mrugam. So he wanted to chase those conditioned souls who are not coming into his grip, who are sleeping on the lap of Maya. I just distributed flyers and came. I was impressed with children. They don't know anything. What they know, if I give flyers, I'll be happy. Then I thought I was seeing the children. Maybe that's why 4 Kumaras decided not to grow beyond 5 years. Because once you become 15, 20, that lust enters and you're agitated. So many things will happen actually. But 5-year-old, you don't know anything. One boy came and said, should I go to every store and put the flyer? I said, why not? But I know they will refuse. But his enthusiasm is so much. Wow. Amazing. Anyway, so Lord Chaitanya, what is that? This is the day he decided to, he decided to take sannyas, implement his plan of going everywhere and giving Krishna. Satsuru Maharaj has a book, Vaishnava Compassion. Real compassion is not giving food or medicine. Food, if you give tomorrow, you need. Medicine, you give after 2 months, you need. Hey, you're not the body. Where is the medicine for the mental problem? Where is the medicine when children are not listening? Where is the medicine when spouse, there is a difference of opinion between wife and husband? Or relationship problem. There is no medicine for it. Right? But if you become a devotee, all the problems of this world are naturally solved. If they are not solved, you will tolerate, you'll patient with patience and tolerance. You will face the problems. Problems won't. Not because you're a devotee now, problems will go down. No, waves will come down. Waves of problems will come and stare at us. That is the nature of this world. Mamapeti konteya dukhalayam shashvatam. So, anyway, Lord Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he did, he took prasad, in the afternoon, devotees started coming. So many devotees were coming. Thousands. First group would come, anybody would come, Lord Chaitanya would give them garland, tell them to chant the holy name, So, but nobody knew Lord would leave next day. So Lord Chaitanya's beauty, and the Prabhu says, who is most beautiful? Krishna, Radharani? And the Prabhu said, Lord Chaitanya. That is his beauty. But we can also learn from Lord Chaitanya how to deal with devotees. You would give them garland, sandal, you would apply sandalwood, chandan you would apply on the forehead. You would receive them with gratitude. He never said, I am Supreme Personality of Godhead. And go on chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Go on praise Krishna. Chant Krishna's name, worship Krishna, sing Krishna's name. Don't think anything but Krishna's name. If you have any law for me, Lord Chaitanya is telling, then tell others how to chant and how to sing the holy names of Krishna. And remember and chant Krishna's name. When you sleep, whether you're asleep, awake, or you're eating, chant Krishna's name. Lord Chaitanya was telling. That's why in Bhagavatam it is there, Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishna. He would glorify Krishna like anything, but he's not in the color of Krishna. He comes with his associates. Sango Pangastra Parshadam. So devotees, he would tell them, he would instruct them to, excuse me. And they would go, again somebody else would come. So he was filled with garlands of devotees. And the devotees would go, Hari Hari, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Premananda. I don't think they said Nitai Gaura Premananda, but they said Hari Hari. Finally, in the late evening, Sridhar came. It was late, very late night. Excuse me. Late night, Sridhar came with a, what is it, pumpkin. He came with a pumpkin. So Lord Chaitanya said, wow. So I'm going to leave, and this is Sridhar's offering, Sridhar's gift. I cannot refuse it. If you have love for Krishna, Krishna will steal it from you. If you don't have love for Krishna, even if you give $1 million, he'll not look at it. Then you say, even if you say, what will I get if the Lord eats? If you have that mentality, you're a neophyte. Who will answer? If Krishna eats, what will I get? Janmashtami, we fast, but we offer it to Krishna. Somebody says that I am fasting, Krishna is eating. What will I get? What will we get? Anybody?
Bhakti. Love of Krishna.
Okay, bhakti, love of Krishna. If gulab jamun you eat, or samosa, or what you call pizza you eat, it goes to the stomach. Stomach will distribute the energy to all the limbs. We are all the limbs of Krishna. When Krishna is given everything, Krishna will in turn Krishna will in turn give everything to we'll be nourished. Ladinira dwara kare ananda swadana. So sorry, what is that? Ladinira kare Krishna ananda swadana. Bhaktira poshana. So this spiritual energy, Radharani, Ahladani Shakti, I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. So Krishna, she satisfies Krishna, and Krishna's happiness is our nourishment. That's the point. So she manages that Ahladini Shakti, the intermediate, energy between Krishna and us, Radharani. So, but anyway, what is that? So when you offer it to Krishna through the medium of Radharani, Radharani will offer it to Krishna. Krishna will accept. When Krishna accepts it, it is our nourishment. So mother, so what? Immediately somebody brought milk, and somebody donated some. So he told his mother, "Mother, can you please?" Okay, so he asked his mother, "Please make something out of it." Mother, she made a pumpkin kheer. And Sir Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord of Vaikuntha, honored this with immense satisfaction. Hare Krishna. And also when the Lord was getting ready to eat, then devotees, they left. So then the Lord may, he says, he told everyone, thank you. He saw them off, and he released his mother's cooking, pumpkin kheer. He washed his hands and he slept. He slept. Haridas Thakur and Gadadhar slept nearby. And I want to say there is some technical detail Vrindavan Thakur is giving. Lord woke up early morning, actually dead of the night. So by feeling the breath from his nostrils, he understood what time it was. Hare Krishna. That's what Vrindavan Thakur mentions it. Means by feeling your breath, you can say what time it is actually. Amazing. I don't know this until I read it. So anyway, what is that? So Haridas Thakur and Gadadhar also woke up. Gadadhar Pandit woke up and said, "We want to come with you." Lord Chaitanya said, "I don't want anyone to accompany me. I am going alone." That's how I behave. He is a Abhignya Swarat. Then what he did, Mother Sachi knew he would leave. So she was sitting at the doorstep, she was crying. So Shri Gaur Sundar sat next to his mother and she tried to console her. She held her hand and said, "Mother, you brought me up. And you took so much care in many ways. And you have given me education. You properly raised. You gave me whatever I asked for it. You did not consider, to enjoy a little bit of yourself. But you took very good care of me. So what is that? Birth out of birth. You showed me your affection. Birth out of birth, you showed me affection. Mother, I can never repay debt. Whatever, and I owe you a lot. I'm in debt with you. This debt I can never repay. Only you can wipe this. I cannot do. Everyone, please listen. This entire creation is under Supreme Lord's control. Nobody is independent. No one has the power to become independent. Supreme Lord arranges the unions and separations. Wow. Who knows his mind? He is the Supreme Lord that is telling Krishna. He's using, Lord Chaitanya would always think himself as devotee, right? Whether I leave now or after 10 days, you should not worry. Mom, I'm telling you, it is my responsibility Your maintenance is my responsibility, mine alone. I'll maintain you, mom. Wow. I'll maintain you, mom. Your maintenance is my responsibility. No. The problem is mother is mother, philosophy doesn't work. With gopis, Adhrani philosophy doesn't work. With Mother Sachi, she was just silently, she was hearing. Actually, last time you remember I said, when my mother came to know he was about to take sannyas, how did he console her? Mother, look, these relationships are temporary. You were my mother, Prasni, one time. I appeared as Prasni Garbha. You are my mother. Aditi, I came as Vamandeva. You are also my mother. You are sitting in that present house, with Vasudeva, and I appeared as Krishna. So this lifetime, you are also Kausalya. That time I appeared as Lord Ram. Mother, these relationships are temporary, mother. So, but in this incarnation also, you are my mother in two ways. What are the two ways? In this life, I appear as holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Lord Chaitanya is Hare Krishna mantra. And that's what Sarvabhaumacharya writes, right? What is it? Swakanama kurute surasam jagata jivanam. So you chant your name, and you relish that name. But your name is you also. In that song, Sarvabhaumacharya, Sachita Ashtakam. So as a holy name, I am this as a holy name is my incarnation. Anybody who chants that holy name, the tongue is you, mother. Mother Sachi will become the tongue of that holy name. That holy name that vibrates Hare Krishna mantra, because the Lord Chaitanya is Hare Krishna mantra. Also the deity. People install Gaurnita deities. Who is the mother of the deities? Mother Sachi. So when you hear about Lord Chaitanya speaking, it's the entire pastime leading to his sannyas. If anybody hears, they'll become free from metal bondage. Wow. Then what happened? He put his hand on his chest. Mother, your maintenance is my responsibility alone. I'll take care of you. And the Lord of Vaikuntha, he walked out without turning back. Only to liberate the living entities. So everyone in the call has to ask this question. Lord Chaitanya has taken his daughter. What is that I have done for him? In the dead of the night, leaving his mother and his wife, Vishnupriya was only 14. Hare Krishna. Vishnupriya was only 14 when he left. He was 24 and she was 14. Yeah, everyone is listening, right? So why? He wanted to freely preach. He wanted to give Krishna to everyone freely, without the encumbrance of, without family encumbrances. And Mother Sachi was sitting there, like inert, dead, like a statue, crying. Hare Krishna. What is this world? Dukkha, first of all, you don't get what you want. If you get what you want, that doesn't last long. Huh? How many of you agree? Most of the time, you don't get what you want. When you get what you want, when you get what you want, it comes with a package. You like 50%, 50% you don't like. If you really like it very much, it doesn't stay with you long time. Hare Krishna. How many of you agree?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So that's why, rather than enjoying the senses and mind, it's better we become strictly serious. Chant the holy name, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shosati Gaura Bhaktarunda Panchatattva Anarvit Charam Chirat Karani Avatarna Kalau Samarpayate Munatojjala Rasam. What is that? Samarpayate Munatojjala Rasam Swabhakti Sriyam Hariparth Sundara Diti Kadamba Sandeepata Sadahrude Kandare Swartava Sachinandam. What he has come to, Anarpita, what he has come to give, what no one has given. That's why Avatirana Khalo. So what is especially came Vanatochula Rasam. What is Vanatochula Rasam? Madhurya Ras, conjugal love. Unless we become free from this lusty tendencies, we cannot understand Krishna's the mellows of conjugal love. Otherwise, what we'll say, I know. We'll try to superimpose our conditioning on that. But Krishna is a divyam. Janma karma chame divyam. Krishna's birth and activities are transcendental. And by Krishna's will, all the trillions and trillions of plants are floating in the sky. Haribol. How to understand Krishna? How to understand his activities? They are divyam. Anyway, so we need grace. It's not easy. We need grace. What happened? Lord Chaitanya's pastimes are Audarya. Krishna's pastimes are Madhurya. Devotees don't know anything. They got up in the morning, they did their sadhana, they came to take darshan and offer obeisance to the Lord. Then they saw Sachi Mata sitting there at the entrance crying. Shiva Thakur said, very elderly Shiva Thakur said, Mataji, why are you sitting at the doorstep? She didn't speak anything. Tears were pouring from her eyes. And she said, finally, my dear children, whatever the property of Vishnu should belong to devotees. So whatever my son has, take it. My son has left me. For what? He left me to take sannyas. Sannyas, Hare Krishna. So somebody fainted, somebody was crying, wailing, ooh, crying. How can I live without seeing him? What is the use of my life? What is the meaning of my life? People, they were rolling on the ground in the morning. We have become orphans, the Supreme Lord is not there. He left us to take sannyas. Sannyas is not like today, They will never come again. Because the world is so big. And crying, Krishna, Krishna. They were slamming their chests. Where is Krishna? My Lord, Krishna, Govinda, save me, save me, save me. So they were crying. Mukunda, Murari, Sridhar, Gangadas, Srivas, Haridas, everyone. They're listening. Then slowly the news spread to everyone. Everyone started crying. Our Yatish were very happy. He's gone, now the sound is gone. The noise is gone. Hare Krishna. Actually, atheists, their end result is so much suffering. One devotee told me, I used to stay in Chopper temple. Devotees would do Nagar Sankirtan on the beach road of Mumbai. Famous politician. One day he said, what is this nonsense, nuisance, so much sound. Hare Krishna. So much sound? Nuisance? Can't believe he's no more. He was shot actually by his family members. Anyway, the point is Krishna and holy name very powerful. We should not offend the devotees. We should not offend the holy name. So it is, what is that? Tanaham dishata kruram samsaresh naram kshipam yasaj kshipam yajasvam asarasveva yonishu kshipam yajasvam. What is that? I forgot. Arjuna, those people who are faithless, I cast them into species, lower species, birth out of birth. So one should not waste a human life. Fortunate are devotees who have taken the path of Krishna consciousness. And a news spread for like fire, people start coming everywhere. Some people, they became repentant. We don't know. This Nima Pandit is such an exalted soul. Actually, a person becomes repentant, especially with spirituality and devotees, he has a hope. Some people, critics, even they felt bad. And genuinely they felt sad. No, I should not have done this. We are so sinful. We fail to recognize such an elevated personality. At the age of 24, he gave up everything just to save others. He has gone to take sannyas. They don't know Krishna. Lord Chaitanya is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we cannot see his moon-like face. So we'll all go and become yogis. We should be either attached to Krishna or attached to devotees or attached to Krishna. That is very important. Hare Krishna. So they were thinking, we should not stay here. When the Lord left Navadvip, we should also leave Navadvip. What is the value of life? Why are we still breathing? They were crying, Hare Krishna. So what Lord wanted, he got it. Some people he changed. Others also would change in the future fully. And his plan worked out. Srila Prabhupada, he tried to preach in India for 30 years. Actually, for majority of the life, ever since he became, ever since he got the instruction from his Guru Maharaj. Then finally he thought, I'll convince Americans. And these Americans will convince Indians. I don't think anyone is more successful than Srila Prabhupada in that regard, actually. Anyway, Lord Chaitanya, let us see what happened. He went to the bank of Ganga. It's a dead night. The Lord of Vaikuntha he was not scared. It was filled with crocodiles and all, no? What? He is control of everyone. He is control of everyone. By his will, everything runs. He jumped in the waters and swam across. Wow. Amazing. And reached the other side, went to, he went to the home of Katwa. Went to Keshavarti Swami in Kantakanagara, Katwa. Keshavarti Maharaj saw such an effulgent, brilliantly effulgent form of the Lord and deceived him. Please come, Nimai Pandit, please come. But Lord Chaitanya said, oh, Keshavarti Maharaj, please accept me as your sannyas disciple and give me sannyas. You are very empowered. You are empowered by Krishna. You are empowered to give Krishna. And, what is that? I don't have any other desire other than, I don't have any desire other than to become a servant of Krishna, devotee of Krishna, please. And Lord Chaitanya was pouring And what he did? He roared, he started dancing. And he started dancing, Mukunda started singing. Then from nowhere people joined, tens and hundreds and joined, thousands. So when people were watching his face, wow, what a beautiful face. Amazing. Who is that unfortunate lady? His wife, whom he left. you know, you know. So he was jumping up and down, dancing. He was, swirling around. And as he was crying, the water fell on everyone. Shoo! Hare Krishna. People were all drenched. That is Krishna Prema. They got the Krishna Prema. Amazing. Some you jump up in the air, crash on the ground. Hare Krishna. And all the symptoms of ecstatic love. Shivering, hairs were standing on end. What is that? Perspiration, like a swooning. All these ashtasatvika vikara, they appeared on his body. But everyone was crying. Why? He has to take care. He'll take sannyas. Who will take care of his mother? And who will take care of his wife? Who is that unfortunate lady? How fortunate she was. But now, sad. So they were all thinking like that. They were worried for his mother and wife. Right? Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat down, and after some time dancing after some time. And then Keshav Bharati Maharaj started glorifying him. Wow. Oh, Nimai Pandit, the devotion you have exhibited is matchless. It is manifested by the internal potency. Only Hari can possess that. You are the original spiritual master of the universe, Jagat Guru. So in order to teach a lesson to the world, you are accepting Guru. Otherwise, you are the Guru of the universe. Haribol. But Lord Chaitanya is the one who wrote Trinadapi Sunicana. Please, don't create illusion. And give me initiation diksha and accept me as your disciple. That way I'll get adhikar to serve Krishna. Then the whole night, they discussed in Krishna Katha, Kirtan. But early in the early morning, late midnight, after hours of midnight, he told Chandrasekhar Acharya. What he told? You have learned the fire sacrifices, how to perform fire sacrifice, the mantras. So I'm choosing you as my representative. Can you arrange, can you take care of all the arrangements? Can you arrange a fire sacrifice? Yes, Chandrasekhara. Who is Chandrasekhara Acharya? Chandrasekharacharya is actually a Sachimata's sister's husband, uncle. He agreed immediately, and he brought all the ingredients. What is it? Milk, yogurt, ghee, grains, betel nuts, sandalwood pulp, flowers, everything he brought. Of course, people also brought, basically what happened, there was Kirtan was going on incessantly, Then Lord Chaitanya sat down to shave his head. Actually, in Katwa, the barbers, there is a samadhi where his head is buried. There is actually, what is that? This barber, I think barber samadhi is also there. They called the barbers when he saw this silken hair. Lord Chaitanya said, how can I cut this hair with my own hands? I cannot do it. This barber said, how can I, devotee? How can I cut his hair? After that, how can I live? Hare Krishna. So then, devotees, the people are, so many people are standing. So, so as he was getting ready, began people, there was an uproar. Immediately, Lord Chaitanya looked at Mukunda, Mukunda started singing. Harinam works in every place, actually. So, what is that? Again, the Kirtan went on for a long time. End of the day, his shaving was done. Amidst wonderful Kirtan. Then after shaving is done, the Lord came and took bath in Ganga. He came back. He came in his, he came back. Hare Krishna. That's it. His head shaved. His head shaved, and after he took bath and came back from Ganga, the ceremony started. And during sannyas initiation, for us, Hare Krishna mantra, but of course, he also, for Harinam initiation was done by Ishwarapuri. Now only sannyas initiation. Sannyas initiation means you need to get what is that? Danda, and you need to get a sannyas name. That's it. But one thing is there. I think that time sannyas mantra is also there. So, Keshavarthi Maharaj said, he told Keshavarthi Maharaj, so, special master, I had, a dream last night. And in the dream, one divine personality appeared and he spoke this mantra. He told that mantra to Advaita Acharya. Sanatana version. He told that mantra in the ear of Keshavarthi. I'm sorry. Keshavarthi Maharaj said, this is a good mantra. Amazing. And and he told that mantra again. To Lord Chaitanya. First, Lord Chaitanya whispered this mantra in the ears of Keshavarthi Maharaj. That way, he made him the disciple. But later, Keshavarthi Maharaj, he was so empowered by the Lord's, by receiving the mantra from the Lord. Then what he did, he repeated the same mantra in the Lord's ear. And Neem, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. You will spread Krishna consciousness. Chaitanya means consciousness. Spread Krishna consciousness. And to whomever you come across, give Krishna, follow Krishna, bhajo Krishna, koro Krishna Siksha, Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Pranadhan. Anyway, what is that he wore? Saffron? Danda. And he wanted to go to Vrindavan. Where he wanted to go? Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. Devotees were so upset. Anyway, oh, I'm sorry. He got that name, his spiritual master gave him the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He became so ecstatic. Etam sastaya paratmanishtam adhyasitam purvatamair maharshibi ahantarishyami durantaparam tamo mukundangrani sevaiva. Who recited this poem? Anyone knows this verse?
Is that King Kulashekar Prabhuji?
No. Avanti Brahmana. Aham tarishyami durantapara. This is the sannyasis recite this every day. I will cross that insurmountable ocean of cycle of birth and death by holding onto the lotus feet of Mukunda, Krishna. Tamo Mukunda Angri. Angri means lotus feet. Not that this is not the first time I'm trying. I'm not the first one to try to cross over the cycle of birth and death. So many people in the past that tried. Smarishis, Adhyasitam Tam, Itam Sastaya Pratmanishna, Adhyasitam Tamer Maharshibi. In the olden days, in the days of lore, so many great sages wanted to cross the cycle of birth and death by holding onto the boat of the lotus feet of Mukunda. I'm not alone. Hare Krishna. So he recited first the mantra, then even as a sannyasi, he shaved off his head and his beauty, golden gauranga, golden limbed, Ujjvala varna gauravara devam, vikasita vilasita bhava videham. So Ujjvala varna, his color is like, like a golden limbed. Tilak on his forehead, and so many garlands, swirling sannyas danda, kamandal water pot. He was absorbed in that love of Krishna Prema. Wow. Hare Krishna. That's why it was mentioned in Vishnu Sahasranama. Suvarna varno verang, Suvarna varno himango, varangas chindanangadi, sannyasa krichamasanto nishtha santi parayam. Suvarna varna, himanga, body is golden limbed. And sannyasa krichamasanto, he took sannyas, ishta santi parayam. So then the important thing is he has to give a name. So Bharati, Keshav Bharati is actually, what is it in Madhva Sampradaya. But in order to preach, he took sannyas in Mayavad Sampradaya. But he was actually a devotee in Madhva Sampradaya. So actually, Bharati, Giri, Saraswati, what is that? They're all these 10 sannyas traditions in Shankaracharya. So usually what he did, so any name you give, Sanya, Bharati led up. But say, no, not like that. Your name will be, as you are inspiring everyone, like no other person, to chant the holy name of Krishna. And you are, by giving the holy name, and you're trying to awaken the consciousness, Krishna, you are trying to awaken everyone's consciousness to Krishna. And as you have appeared in this world to propagate the congregation chanting the holy name, your name will be Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Haribol. Wow. When Kishore Maharaj said this, everyone said, Haribol, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Amazing. Very interesting. This is not there is no sanya, it's not a sannyasini name, this is actually brahmacharya. So that's what is amazed this sannyas of the Kasi, But nonetheless, that's the name his guru gave. So he got his sannyas name, and he offered at the feet of at the feet of his Guru Maharaj. Keshav Bharati Maharaj embraced him and bathed Lord Chaitanya with tears. And the Supreme Lord, getting ready to perform his pastimes to deliver this world. He also embraced Keshav Bharati Maharaj and bathed his body with tears. Wow. So what is that? Lord has come to this world to deliver everyone. With this, Madhya Kanda comes to end. What is that? Those who want to become free from cycle of birth and death, they should chant the name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And to approach Sri Krishna Chaitanya, we need to chant the holy name of Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda. So the way bird cannot find the limits of the sky, Nanda Thakur is telling, the Lord's mercy is fathomless. His pastimes are unlimited. But whatever little bit I could understand, I am describing it. Hare Krishna. That's what I want to speak today. I'm sorry, I don't have any bhakti. I'm good for nothing. Somehow I never learned humility. Though so many spiritual masters, taught that, Srila Prabhupada taught that. My time is running out. I request everyone to please pray for me that I get a little bhakti, get humility also. Otherwise, what is the use of this life? Hare Krishna. I'm ending now. Thank you very much. And Lord Chaitanya has taken sannyas. And next, what is it? The name is Antya Kanda will start. What is that? Vrindavan Thakur, his descriptions are more or less confined to Navadvip. And of course, Antikanda, he does covers, that, what is it? Lord's pastimes in Jainatpuri also. But whatever he has not covered, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And that's what I want to speak. Thank you very much. Panchakalpatarubhishya kripa sindhubhyesh patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo. Ananta Vaishnava ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. I'm ending now. Thank you very much. I'm ending. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.